Innovation is critical to everything we do, and creativity in business is super important. I think there's a difference between creativity or innovation as it stands to, Elon Musk wants to build a community on Mars. The way we look at innovation is we want to bring all the separate ideas and best practices that are in the marketplace, and they can be technology, they can be new food sources, and we bring those together in our unique way to package up a really unique value proposition for customers. So I think that's kind of how we've approached innovation. It's about understanding what's available and how to bring that together. So we really want to make those decisions on the best interests of not just our core customer, but all of our potential customers. So if we're bringing in a new product for kind of a replacement or an additional item for sour cream, that we want that to also be vegan and open and friendly and kind of, so keeping a lot of doors open. Yeah, Mad Max, when we first opened up in Australia, the purpose of our branding was to really shock and awe people into realizing that what we were doing was a new style of Mexican food. So we had a wrestler, it was quite an intense, strong branding proposition. But I don't know that it actually told our story and our values as clearly as I think what we wanted it to do. So over the last 2 or 3 years, we've really thought about how do we take the values that we've always had, this kind of core belief system, how do we get that documented and then bring that to life in the store experience, in the branding. So fresh fuel for life, that kind of touches on our core values. It's about, we all have a big opportunity with our single life to go out and do something amazing, and how do we get that fresh, healthy food? How do we go out and give you that fuel to go out and live your big life? So our purpose, it's to find opportunities to inspire people and to also feed them to go out and do the big things in life. Yeah, so I think we always knew intuitively what the brand believed in. Believed in people, believed in culture, believed in taking big challenges and accomplishing big things. But we didn't have a way of really wrapping that up and communicating it in the best way. So we spent a lot of time defining and getting clear on what those beliefs were that led to our purpose. So our purpose is to inspire bold, honest, and healthy living, which is a big, high-level statement. And we do that through our values, and the values are authentic, connected, and cheeky. And authentic means, are you willing to show up every day and try to figure out what you need to do to be a little bit better? And connected is about constantly making connections, whether that's between your teammates, or with you and your customers, or just in life generally. And cheeky, it's a Mexican restaurant, so it's very much about having some fun, because we didn't get all dressed up for a serious day at work. It's a fun business. We want people to have fun. Yeah, so we've taken on a partner. We have a 50-50 joint venture partner with a group called Four Fingers. Why did we do that? Well, part of it is local expertise. We think Asia is an amazing market. We've seen over the last 5 years a real embracing or change or shift in the Asian consumer towards healthy food, and I think that's kind of a new movement in some of the cultures we're looking at. So I think we're very excited to be tiptoeing into that space to see how we bring our unique product and mix to those customers, evolve those customers, because the opportunity is obviously very big if you get it right. I think we're really excited. We've got some fantastic locations. We're down by the Marina Bay in the Marina Bay Financial Center, which is kind of the heart of Singapore. And from there we expect to grow in the city and then hopefully to some of the more regional centers. And we're going into the Petronas Tower in KL, which is that, the two beautiful towers. So it's like the most iconic place in Kuala Lumpur. So we're super excited about that. We have an awful lot coming, and I think the Fresh Fuel for Life positioning gives us an incredible runway to go out and see how we bring this idea of inspiring people to go out and live a big life, and how do we do that through food stories, and how do we do that by encouraging people to go out and live these big dreams. So as those things kind of come together, you're going to see an awful lot of new innovative things coming out of Mad Max, but we'll be launching most of those in the first quarter of next year. So stay tuned.